Have you ever felt different? Like something inside you just works differently than most people. Maybe your body heals faster. Maybe you don't get tired as easily, or maybe you survived something you shouldn't have. What? If I told you, you might be carrying a rare genetic mutation that gives you an ability most people don't have? One that scientists are just beginning to understand. Today, we'll explore the hidden traits that make certain people seem superhuman and the mutations behind them. You might be one of them. Let's start with one of the most incredible mutations scientists have ever documented, the LRP5 gene. People with a specific mutation of this gene can have bones that are nearly impossible to break. Yes, even in serious accidents. The LRP5 mutation affects how the body regulates bone growth. Instead of losing bone mass over time like most people do, their bones just keep getting denser. In fact, their bones can be up to 8 times denser than normal. That's not just strong, it's nearly bulletproof. There's a famous case of a young girl in Connecticut. She fell from a second-story window, no bruises, no fractures. Doctors were stunned. She turned out to have an LRP5 mutation that made her bones literally unbreakable. Now imagine this. You touch a hot stove and feel nothing. That's reality for people with a mutation in a gene called SCN9A. This gene affects how nerve cells send pain signals. A mutation can essentially shut that system off. Sounds like a superpower, right? But it comes with risks. One child with this mutation broke their ankle and kept walking on it for days. They didn't realize anything was wrong. It's a strange, dangerous, and fascinating ability, and incredibly rare. What if you only needed 4 hours of sleep and still felt amazing? That's the case for people with a mutation in the DECTA gene. They don't just sleep less. They function better, stay focused longer, and age slower, despite getting half the rest. This mutation changes how your brain processes sleep cycles. It boosts recovery and memory, even with minimal rest. Researchers first discovered this in a mother-daughter pair who were outrageously productive. Both carried the DEC2 variant, both needed half the sleep of an average person. Now, let's talk about something essential: oxygen. Most of us can handle thin air at high altitudes. We get dizzy, short of breath, even risk death. But some people, they thrive. The EPAS1 gene helps certain people survive in environments with almost no oxygen, like the peaks of the Himalayas. It's been found in the DNA of Tibetan populations, passed down over thousands of years. This mutation makes their blood ultra-efficient at capturing oxygen. In a way, it's an evolved form of natural athleticism. Each of these mutations is real, verified by science, but they raise a question. What actually makes something a superpower? Is it being stronger, sleeping less, not feeling pain? Or is it simply being different in a way the world doesn't understand yet? Here's what's fascinating. These mutations weren't designed. They happened by chance, by evolution, by survival, and yes, you might be carrying something like this right now. Maybe you've always had a strange resistance to pain. Maybe you function on barely any sleep. Maybe you're just wired differently. You might carry something rare, something powerful, something scientists haven't even discovered yet. Whether or not you have a mutation, one thing's for sure: the human body is more mysterious than we ever imagined. Do you relate to any of these traits? Do you think you might have a hidden ability in your DNA? Tell us in the comments. We'd love to hear your story. And if you want to keep exploring the weird, wild world of human evolution and biology, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell, because here at Hidden Human, we believe everyone's carrying something extraordinary, even if they don't know it yet.